Microphone. Oh my gosh. Whoo! I thought I charged that. Whoo! What a day. What a day, y'all. What a day. Anybody watch any football yesterday? Woo! What's up, China? I see you, China. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh man. The quirks that go on 20 seconds before I go live. If y'all only could see that. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start setting this thing up so y'all can see what I'm doing
Oh, wow.
before we get this started. Oh my goodness. Oh, it is crazy. You see me? I got my theme music
Oh,
playing in the
no.
background. It don't even sound right. You know, this ain't mine, but hey, I'm gonna use it. Phone acting crazy. The DJ acting crazy, y'all. How can you have a DJ that's acting crazy? And it's a cell phone.
God.
Who knew? Who knew? Well, we just gonna take it on the chin and we gonna go forward and do what we do. What's up, Leela Abi? Janet Winans. I guess I can play it in the background because do you, yeah. I might as well. My goodness. Janet Winans, Val. What's up, Merlin? Everybody tap in. That's what we doing. That's what we start out doing. Linda Rose. What's up, Darlene? $1. $1 make you holler. $1.
Oh, my God.
Still got my sound effect. What's up, Paul? What it do, champ? Maybe it's a little too early for the sweatshirt, huh? Let me turn this ceiling fan on. Good gracious.
That's why I'm sweating, because of your sweater.
No, it's because you got the fireplace on in the background. Right
It
over your
don't
head.
have no heat. Not yet.
It's blowing heat on you. That heat is coming through there. What's up, Fax 100, Linda Rose, Andrea Davis, Paul Whiting, Connie Barnes in the house. What's up, Connie? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I see y'all. Y'all come on in. Come on in, my friends. Come on back. Talk to the bird. What's up, Jennifer? Uh-huh. Yeah, I see. Loving life. What you talking about, China? What's going on with you today? How was
Darlene,
your week? How did your week start out?
well, I had some good and bad news. I'm not going to share, on air, but
Okay. All right, that's fair.
yeah.
Give us the cliffhanger.
You got to move in silence,
Gotcha. Yes, indeed. Our prayers to you and the
Thank you.
family. Absolutely. Latu Haruna. What's going on, Love and Life? MJ in the house. Josie Ferry. Come on in here, y'all. Come on back, Truckers, and talk to Teddy Burr. What's up, Aquarian? Kim Gentry. Michaela. Queen of Self-Love. The Queen of Self-Love. What's up, Maximino Blah? Ariana Thomas. Girl, you do not know the struggle I just had with pronouncing that. two A's, two N's. Ooh. Man, oh man, I got it though. What's up, Kenneth? Boogie.
Oh, Jesus.
That's my part right there. When I see L Boogie in the chat, that's my part right there.
Oh God.
Woo. Yes, indeed. That is my part right there. That L Boogie, I just want to let you know every time I get to say that name right there, I get to feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I feel some type of way, and it feel good. It feel good. What's up, Fred? Autumn Marie. What's up, Tracy Baby B Bell?
I might have to take this off. Jesus.
You little hot over there? A little
Yes.
hot, sweating, little
Yes.
parch, little parch. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Keisha Spady? Sam, I see you. K Pooh. What's up, John Taylor? Lois. Ashton in the house. I
Yeah.
see you, Kim. Kim said she talked to a lawyer today. Say this boy a real joke, trying to drag me in his mess because he can't stand what he facing. And me out here happy, narc free. Nah, nah, nah. He needs you now. Need you. Oh my goodness, man. What's up, Darlene? That's right. Darlene Brown, it's time to get down. Yeah. It's time to get down, Darlene Brown. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Stingray. Yeah. What's up, Fred? See, when I talk to some of the people like Fred, I could tell Fred got a name like mine. So we around the same age. You know what I'm saying? What's happening, Fred? Kathy, Colby. What's up, Livy? Misa. What's up, Leisha? Andrea, David, Marcia. What's up, Marcia? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What's up, Taiwana? Tijuana. Uh-huh. I did. Ariana, you just don't know. I was holding my breath and everything. Like, that's two A's at the beginning. Where we going with this? We gonna tear this name apart. What's up, Net? I see y'all. I see ya. Vio Soul in the building. What's up, David Thayer? Brittany, aka Bezeus. Bezeus. What's up, Trisha? You sitting over there fanning and everything. You ain't got one of them little portable
Hot.
things? Uh-oh.
I put the hat on because
Turn
I
the
didn't, as you
fireplace
can
on.
see, I'm
Hit the button and turn the
plain
fan on.
today.
You
Huh?
plain. You
Yes,
super
my
plain
eyebrows
today.
are not done.
I noticed that. Like, where the little fur coats at for the eyebrows? What you doing? My goodness. What's up, JBE? Uh-huh. The distinguished gentleman in the house. What's up, Trisha? Trisha up in here. Say the Eagles winning. Say what? The Eagles winning. Whoa, got everybody. Good gracious, y'all. What's going on, family? Everybody hit that like button. Don't start, hating on the like button now. Get to the like, you know. Fred said, I'm devoted like you said I would be.
Oh,
It is. Yeah, y'all know what we're going to talk about tonight? Y'all know what this session is going to be about? Yeah, the narc devil. Never wants to discuss the issues with them. They just want to focus on you. Let's not talk about me, okay? And what I did.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Won't you just fix it, okay? And stop complaining about it all the time. So what, you caught me cheating again? So what, I lied. That's what I do. Liars gonna lie.
Yeah.
Liars are going to lie, good people. That's what they are. You know something I realized though? As we walk this journey and we really unfold and we learn something new about this daily. I do. Daily. We believe that because we speak the same language, that we're using the same language.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep pressing that out. What's up, Asana? Aloha. I'm going to keep pressing that issue because sometimes we think that in small talk that that they're telling the truth.
Yeah.
We think there's some things that they say and it's not all bad, And,
Yeah.
and when you're with the person, you don't always feel bad with them. Not 100% of the
Sure.
time.
Yeah.
But let me say this. When it's bad, whew, when it's good with the narc, it's just normal. Okay? It's just normal.
Yeah.
It's nothing that's incredible. I've never seen or heard anything like this ever before. This is the best I've ever had in my life. It's just normal. But the worst that comes from them is worse than anything you've ever imagined. You've never imagined anything as bad as the bad is with the narc.
Right.
They will take you and show you things you've never seen before, you've never heard. You get into an argument and you're like, wow, this person really got me. They don't know who they talking to. Like you don't know who you dealing with for real.
Yeah.
That's how we look at it. But what you're not seeing is that's the first act of war with the
Yeah.
narcissist. That's the first act. That's how they get you. That's how they start breaking you down to zero, beneath zero,
Yeah.
because they know you're going to defend yourself.
Yeah.
You're going to stand up for yourself. You're going to defend yourself. They lie because that's what makes you defend yourself. Guys, the narc already knows that the way to hurt you and to get you involved in what they're saying, like if you don't want to talk, a lot of us don't understand what the smear campaign, or I said smear campaign, we stop talking, that's baby talk. A lot of us don't understand why you deal with this devil and it'll just at the end of the situation y'all had, they just start lying to everybody about you, right? And it wasn't happening at the end. It's been happening for a while
Yeah.
because they already knew this is coming. They know this. It's an end date on this relationship. You know that, right? So they already had the pieces in place. They already had the pieces in place. But we wonder, like, why you got to do that? They know that listen, it's something inside every last one of us that will not let us shut up and walk away when somebody lying on us. It's something in every last one of us that will not let us shut up and go on our merry way and leave this foolishness alone. It's somehow we have to defend it. We need that closure. We need them to agree that no, 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 I didn't do that. I would never do something like that. I've been the one fixing this mess the whole time. Because we want that part of the story told because we know they're not telling it.
Yeah.
We come on. We already know they are not telling that part of the story. They're telling everybody that we're not together because of you. You were doing these things you know, and they are tired of you. They're tired of you and your
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And that's why they had to go and seek out somebody else because of you. But the reality is they know that a time is coming where you ain't gonna want to talk to me no more.
Yeah.
I already know you ain't gonna want to talk. You know how I'm gonna know? Because I know I've been lying on you. I know I've been cheating on you. I know I've been doing everything to destroy the relationship the whole time. And then I'm gonna flip it on you. I'm gonna flip it on you because that keeps you involved. Because that's what the war is about. You fighting the war, you don't even know how to fight in the war. To win the war means you backed out. That's it. You stop fighting. You just say, up. I'm gonna let God handle this. I'm gonna just let God handle this. I can't handle this. I cannot handle this. I'm gonna let him handle this. Because if you fight with that devil, you gotta be an expert at lying.
Yeah.
You gotta be an expert. You gotta have a photographic memory. And I mean daily. You gotta be able to remember this stuff every single day. The lie you told yesterday, because that's
Yes.
all they do.
Yeah.
That's all they do. And then you find yourself, saying stuff like, man, do I need a tape recorder with you?
Whew, boy.
Do I need to bring a tape recorder every time I have? You be wanting to tape the phone calls and everything because you just get sick of every time y'all get into something that they start. You just like, man, come on, man. For real, man. Come on, man. Are you serious? Is this real? Like, are you serious? Every time you start something and then lie on you, will lie on you while y'all having a conversation.
Yes.
And say, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I did not say that. You did just say what? I didn't say your mother. I didn't say your mother. And see, that's when they just playing with you.
Yeah.
It's just like a cat playing with a mouse. Like, I'm just playing with you, man. I'm just breaking you down, destroying you. Look at you. You don't even trust, because it's all about finding out, hey, do you trust yourself? Do you really trust yourself? Do you trust what you think? Do you trust what you have to say? Do you really trust yourself? And at the moment that you buy in, and let me tell you the moment that you bought in, okay? I'm gonna tell you the moment that you bought into the lie. You bought into not trusting yourself. The moment that you accepted that question. When they said, oh, I didn't do that. And you sit there and look at them like, you what? You did. See, if we were in our right mind right there and we knew what they were doing, we would have backed out right there. We would have backed out right there. But because, you know, but because, we're thinking, we're not thinking. We're not thinking at that point. We're actually not thinking because right then we're sitting there looking at the person and we're saying, "Oh, whoa, whoa, hold it. You did just say that. You did just say something. And I heard it, and we try to hold them accountable. And then we got the nerve to want them to be accountable and act accountable. Guys, mm, there's no such thing. There's no such thing with them. There's no such thing as being accountable. And that's another thing. John, you're going to get some better Wi-Fi. I'm sorry.
They just came out and installed something, and it's been worse since.
I hate that. I hate that. I went through that before.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You get internet on one side of the house and can't get it. My stuff was crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, but like I was saying, guys, once you buy into it, the moment you start responding to the craziness, that's the moment you started doubting what was really said. That's the moment you started doubting yourself as to what's really going on. Because if you knew what you said, and all you got to do is, oh no, I know what I said, and leave it at that. You don't have to have a conversation. And remember, these people are showing us who they are. They're showing us who they are daily. I said they devils. I said that they're devils. Man, they a little hot about that. Not that I care, you know, not that I care because I know what they are. They know what they are. My thing is, if you know you won, excuse me, I'm saying if you know you won, why not just say it? This the internet. People still gonna follow them. People still gonna follow them. You know, it is what it is. I'm like, man, look, y'all are who you are. Cynthia said it's a spiritual crime to gaslight a person and harm them to the point they can have a breakdown. Well, the devil is here for that reason. They're there for that reason. And it's all about that back and forth. Guys, that back and forth that all of us get stuck on, that back and forth that you said this and I said, man, when you get stuck in that right there, the narcissist will destroy you in that. This devil will destroy you in that. When you doing that back and forth and who said and who did, this devil will destroy you in.
Okay.
Is that me?
I got a comment on here. I'm sorry. Long day today.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, man. If when you get caught up in that though, that's where the devil shines the brightest right there. It
Yeah.
is. They shine the brightest right there because they're saying, I got you. I got
Yeah.
you to buy into this. I got you to buy into a lie. This is a lie, and you know it's a lie. And you're sitting here still talking, and we both not just guys. This is what I want y'all to understand about the devil. The devil knows that it just lied to you. Knows it just lied to you. You know they just lied. And y'all having a conversation about the lie.
Yes. And then when you back them in the corner, now they want to bring up something you did 15, 80 years ago to try to
There you
get
go.
out of that rut they're in.
Listen, this devil has perfected that double. I call it the double reverse. You want to know about why you're lying. They want to know about something y'all squashed 5 years ago.
Yeah.
That time you washed my shirt and put bleach in the washing machine. That's what. And you sitting there like, that ain't got nothing to do with why you ain't come home this weekend.
Right.
Make it make sense. But that's how they play because the game is, hey, you know, buy into this, doubt yourself, because the moment they got you, once they got you doubting yourself, man, it's a wrap. Once
Yeah.
they got you in and you're doubting yourself, once you can have the conversation, they know you want closure. You want closure because we all want closure.
Yeah.
We all want closure. We all want them to, and guys, the closure that we want is we want them to admit that they were wrong. Not 100% of y'all fights are about who was right, who was wrong, and we want them to just admit you was wrong. And listen, them admitting that they're wrong, that's like telling you that all the work I've done to trick you into these ridiculous, these stupid arguments that we have? All the work I've done to get you in this argument for me to admit I'm wrong, you got to be crazy if you think I'm going to admit I'm wrong, because that's what keeps you in the argument. Because you want me to be wrong so bad. You want me to just admit it. We both know I'm wrong. Both of us know it, but without that admission, whoo, boy, oh boy, without the admission of being wrong, we will sit here and we will go back and forth to no end. We will go back and forth, and they keep you in that cycle. And when they got you there, guys, I want you to know, when they got you right there, you are theirs to play with, to destroy. You're answering back. You're asking questions.
Yeah.
You're asking the bank robber, why did you steal all the money? And the bank robber saying, I ain't robbed that bank. I ain't steal the money. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. And you're saying, you got a bag in your hand. Let me see what's in your bag. That's all. Let me see what's in your bag.
And you know what? What I realized is the reason why they feel like they're not wrong, not only because they had people enabling their behavior, it's morale, it's their morals. So the way they were raised were different from us. So they were raised to believe that the things that they do are right because that's their morals, that's their standards and their family dynamic. And so we were raised different, and we can say that's wrong, but they had enablers enabling their behavior, so they think it's okay.
Yep. And there we go. From there, we trying to save somebody.
Yeah.
Whew, man. I tell you, sometimes I look at us like we like a mega church doing the altar call. We like a mega church doing the altar call, and what's that feedback in there? That's you, China.
No.
We like a mega church because we doing the altar call.
You hear something?
Yeah, it's like it's feeding back.
App open. I don't, nothing.
Okay. I just heard something. But I was saying it's like a mega church because we down there trying to save these people. Oh man, they had a bad childhood. They grew up like this and it was real bad, and and I just, and I was taught, I was raised to give everybody a chance,
Yeah.
and I, and I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for the narc because they went through a lot, and they went through so much, but somehow they're still very evil. How? How?
Right.
How is it that you've gone through so much that it's made you so bitter that you want others to go through that? And you call yourself a good person? Or
Right.
do you call yourself a good person? That's the question. Do they call themselves good people? Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
And I think they really believe that.
They do.
I think they really believe that. I think that they look at us and they're just saying, like, hey, man, you know, I just don't want y'all to tell our secret.
Yeah.
Why y'all tripping? Why y'all got this channel talking about this stuff? It's stupid. Why y'all talking about this stupid stuff? Don't nobody want to be bothered with that.
Right.
Cause a devil without a secret, they not even qualified as devils no more. If you're a devil, you don't have a secret. If everything, all your business out in the open, that's the one thing they hate more than anything. Don't tell nobody my business. Whew. Don't tell nobody my business. Boy, oh boy, get some business then. Get some business. Guys, you know something? I pride myself and my life at being able to put myself in front of a camera and behind the camera and being able to say, that's a beautiful picture. Cause I know how it is. I know how it is. Hey, I can sure, just like we all do, we can get on social media and show you anything we want you to see. And we only gonna show you the best parts. Y'all ever notice social media? For social media to be so negative, nobody really show. Well, nah, people have started showing. Good gracious, they showing all kind of crazy stuff on there. But
Yeah.
for the most part, people want to show you the best parts in their life. They don't want to show you those arguments behind closed doors. They want to show you, hey man, we was, we was at a dance, we was at dinner, or we was on vacation, we was chilling. But people really don't want you to see that, yeah, man, we on vacation. This fool gonna get in here and start an argument about something stupid. Like, man, we on vacation. Come on.
Oh my God.
You
Oh my.
remember those? You remember those
Yes.
too?
Oh,
Woo,
the
trigger alert.
worst.
Going on vacation and somebody starting a fight on vacation. Like, come on, man. Starting a fight on vacation. We in a beautiful place. It's sunny. I don't know about y'all, but when I get under the sun and it's beautiful and there's some sand and water in that sand, making that wonderful sea noise, you know, for me, man, I become a totally different person. I'm like, man, woo. Carla Martin said, vacations and family reunions were the worst. Good gracious, man, oh man. Because they want to start something.
Yeah.
And then when they and for somebody, if they really, 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 when they become malignant, yeah, that's when you can take them to a family function and they show out at the family function because they want to show everybody they got you in check or that they are running things.
Yeah. I've never experienced that. Mine stayed covert. He waited
Mhm.
like until we left the family house, and he accused me of because I was standing out talking to a guy that we know that's like family to us.
Mhm.
And he waited till we found a hotel to go stay in. As soon as I lay down to go to sleep, he
Mhm.
bring that up. You was out there talking to him. I said, "Look, I'm not about to talk about this." That man just literally reached over and started choking me. I had to run up out of that hotel. I swear he was on my tail, and I jumped in that car, and he was right behind me.
Yeah, high speed chases.
Yeah.
High speed chases. Yeah, I've been in them.
Oh, it wasn't a high speed chase. He jumped in on the passenger side because
Woo.
I was getting ready to leave him. That was like a room paid for nothing because I refused. I made him drive home that night.
And guess what? And that's all he wanted. That's all he wanted. Get you away from the family, get you away from that situation. Hey, I'm happy again.
Yeah,
Ta-da! I'm
yeah,
happy again. Man, oh man. How many times have we been somewhere? How many times have we been somewhere and they have done something so egregious? So egregious. And it's like, wow, I can't even take you around my family. I can't take you around my family. I can't take you around my friends. It's like, man, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I didn't
Because
have
this
that.
ain't living.
I
No,
didn't have that issue. He would do it other places, but he would never do it around family and friends. Never. He would sit there and look like a little school bus rider, yellow bus rider, sitting in the corner, scoping
hmm,
out the room.
yeah, yeah. See, I never dealt with too well. Now I dealt with certain things around friends, but it was real covert. It was real undercover. It was never, you know, like
Yep.
showing out.
Yep.
You know, it was real undercover little stuff. And then they play dumb.
Yes.
They play dumb like they don't know what they did. That's something that I really don't like when somebody is they playing covert and they doing stuff and then they're victim. Huh? What you talking about? What am
Yeah.
I talking about? Whoo,
And
Joe.
they are so paranoid because I've like since I have that tablet that he had, and on his YouTube, he looked up a lot of videos of wife being caught cheating. And wife, just a lot of stuff about the wife being caught cheating. Like I was cheating on, he was very paranoid. Very.
Mhm.
They are very paranoid.
Mm, Cause they running so much game.
Yeah.
Cause they running so much all the time. And a lot of times what we don't see, what we don't believe is that somebody that accuses us so much, we can't believe that somebody that accuses us of so much is actually the same person doing everything they're accusing us of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most of us just can't, like, nah, man, ain't no way. Ain't, excuse me, ain't no way. Ain't no way you will sit here and accuse me of all this, and that's what you doing the whole time. And when you see it at the end, you just like, Joe, it's no way that I went
Yeah.
for that. It's no way.
Yeah.
It is no way.
Yeah.
And then you sitting there, having that crazy conversation again. I was looking at this video today. Man, it was so crazy. It was so crazy. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick because this thing was like, it's like, so you got so many different things coming out now, from people. You got so many different angles coming out about, people showing who they are and what they really are about out here. Dang, I can't find this daggone thing. I'm gonna have to start setting a video section to the side for videos I want to show while we, you know,
Yeah.
going through this. Cause man, it's so many people out here going through this.
Yeah.
It's so many people. I'm telling y'all. And I saw in a Facebook group that I'm in today, somebody said that do we use the most overused word it right now is toxic and narcissism. And I
Wow.
was like, man, what's untrue about that? What's
Right.
untrue? And you think we overusing it? I was like, how could you say we overusing the word when everybody can relate to it? There's not one person that hears the word, that knows the definition, and says, "Oh, nah, that ain't going on out here." Not
Right.
one. Everybody out here knows what it is, and it's that way for a reason. It's that way for a reason because that it is so much going on. It is everywhere.
Right.
It is absolutely everywhere. And guys, you know, the fastest way to just burn up good your good life with just waste is to just stay in that situation. Stay around that toxic mess. Stay with that person. Stay in that situation. You know, we watching every single day. Man, this devil is so full of trickery. Look at what we dealing with everyday life, right? First, you got, let's look at the economy.
Yes.
You don't know what's going on today or tomorrow. So you don't need, we to the point now where everybody who said something about it was wrong, right? They give you indicators to make it look like it's one thing, and then it doesn't turn into that. So then you thought it was going to be this, but all the time they just trying to sell you something over here. They selling us fear.
Yeah.
Everything that comes up, it's all about them selling us fear.
Yep.
Right now, they talking about the government shutting down, right?
Yeah.
So because they do this twice a year, every year, now the way that a lot of people, that's right, Trisha, me too. I was talking about that today too. A lot of people that work for the government, which is most of the people who live in the area I'm in, they just like, okay, when y'all shutting it down? Because that's when we going on this trip. Let's go ahead and book these flights because yeah, it's a free vacation.
Yeah.
They shut it down. Then 2 weeks later or a month later, everybody back to work and they done had a good time,
Yeah.
except for the essential people. Oh my goodness, boy, it's a good job until you find out you're essential, because that means you got to work during that time and not get paid until they bring everybody back. Again, they got that in front of us, but what are they hiding? It's always something being hidden from us. We're dealing with, and this is what I'm saying. It trickles, the way it trickles down is we're dealing with this from the regular world, right? We're trying to figure out what's up with the economy. We're trying to figure out what's up with the money, and then just world events. What city can I go to that's safe? Because, oh my goodness, they doing the most out here, right? But then you got to go home to a social life. And if you have a spouse, a mate, a partner, a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, a man, a woman, you got to figure that out. And last I checked, every time we do a check, the dating pool got raw sewage in it.
It does.
Got raw sewage in it. Yeah. Yeah.
It does.
And everybody's saying, like, man, what is going on out here? Because everything about this devil is about fear, right? Pushing fear on us. This is going to happen. Oh, man, we're going to have y'all in concentration camps. Oh, man, it's going to be this. Oh, man, it's going to be that. And no, none of that stuff happened. But what we find out 5 years later, just like right now, the banks are buying up all the real estate. Houses ain't up for sale like they used to. The ones that's for sale, they for sale for top dollar. There ain't no real deals out there because the bank's stealing all of them. Stealing all of it. Well, they taking it. I ain't even gonna say they stealing it. They got the paperwork on it. They taking it. So we're not even seeing the deals come out.
No.
We're just sitting here and we're trying to figure out everyday life. Guys, I'm 54. I'll be 55 this year. And I'm saying, to me, my age group is one of the hottest dating groups out there. It's literally like every other person. And, and the crazy part is, it's not even just every other person is single, but even the people, oh my goodness. This is another thing I saw today that I agree with. People, they said that the dating pool has sewage in it because all the married people won't leave the single people alone.
Is that what they're saying?
Woo! Shots fired. All of the married people that keep creeping into the single dating pool. Yeah.
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 You know, I want to mention this. I'm going to jump off of it, but it's going to lead back to it. So I seen a video where this black guy in Detroit was trying to get in his own car, and the police pulled up and saw him trying to get in, and instead of seeing asking him do he need help, they automatically want to arrest him for trying to get in the car. So long story short, they start assaulting him, trying to pull his hood over. It's a bunch of black men standing there now, and they
Mhm.
go, I hear them yelling, we should jump them. And they start attacking the police and stuff. But at the same time, black men are saying, we're not going to die to help a black woman because a black man. But here's a gang of men attacking police officers. Now, where I'm going with this is my biggest turn. You know exactly where. That's why you laugh.
Go ahead.
And this is my biggest turn off and why I don't date black men.
Uh-oh.
I don't. I won't. I'm not
Ooh.
all of them are like that, but
Ooh.
I cannot. I'm sorry.
Well, then say males. Don't put them in the same category with us. That's all. Just say males.
Males.
There you go. See how easy that was?
No. I know a lot of people gonna take offense to that, but that's just my preference at this point.
Go ahead. You bad?
I'm
What's
bad.
up, Breezy? You bad? Go ahead. You started it. You started the
I
fire.
mean,
Go ahead.
it
What's up? Why is
it was
that?
there was a time where no one could ever make me not want a black man. The skin of a black man
Mm-hmm.
was so unique, and I mean, I just it was something about it.
Right
And
on. Right.
now it's like, no, this is what you've been worshiping this whole time, and I can't. I'm sorry. I just can't.
Whoa. Woo. You gonna be on World Star. You gonna have us on World Star channel.
No.
Okay. 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 So it was a time. So you went through some things. But see now, let's take it here then. Because we got to. Let's put that shoe on the other foot.
Okay.
Okay. That's all I have dated my whole life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Black women. You know, I mean, up until the last few years. Now, I've been able to escape. There was a time I felt some type of way, but not that way. And I realized that for me, I made some extremely horrific decisions when it came to picking. I'm taking all the credit for that because I did it. It was me. It was me. It was all me. I picked them. And then when I thought about the reasons that I picked them, it really wasn't based on anything further than looks. That took me even further into it, you know. And I just said, hey man, you know what? There's no way that I could do justice by accusing every black female of what I've gone through. And I have seen hell, every room in it. Every room in it. Ain't nothing in hell you can show me. I've been in that room. I've been in that room. And I still would never just discount all women like that because I know that I know better. I know better. There it is.
See, but I'm not
Know better.
accusing all black men. It's just that because of the black men, and it had nothing to do with how the ones who did what they did to me, it's just seeing what's out there, how they're dogging us, they're not protecting us. It's like, will I
But
be
that's an
put,
agenda too.
huh?
That is an agenda too, because you got people that making money off of stuff like that,
Yeah.
telling people, "Hey, man, don't date these black women. They ain't no good. They ain't not trustable." I mean, y'all look at stuff like what was that? It was a black woman as a dating coach. I can't remember her name, but um, I forget her name. She was showing some stats on one of her channels one night, talking about how only one of three people, and we talking about in the black community, only one out of every three who have children are the actual father. And she interviewed two people that worked in the labs. Only one out of three. One out of every three. That's the picking the right father. I mean, there's no trust in our community.
No.
There's no trust in our community on any level. It's bad and it's tacky. However, we not facing some realistic things as well. We're not facing a whole lot of stuff out here, and it's easy to just blame, like, man, all of y'all, man, bump that. I mean, y'all don't think I could have did one of them channels? Good
See,
God.
but you keep saying it like I'm blaming all. It's just that what happened was a turnoff. I'm not blaming
No,
all.
I
I'm
get it.
just turned
Get that.
off. That's all.
I totally get that. I totally get that. And I'm saying that's a mature way of saying it, to say, man, look, it's just I'm turned off because I went through XYZ. Because see, for me, I look at it like, okay, well, that's just pain talking, and you gonna get past that. You'll look at that one day, you'll look back at that stuff and be like, man, yeah, some of these fools had me like, man, I'm sorry. And I feel you, because I felt like that at one time. Like, man, you know what? I just don't feel like I could trust one of y'all long term to
Yeah.
say this is going to last for the rest of my life. I did.
And that's your choice.
That's my point.
Yes.
but I realize that's not that's not even most of y'all. That's well, I would say it's a high number, but it's not most. It's not most. There are so many amazing people out here on both sides. But remember, when you're a normal person, right? When you're a normal person dating, you're going to meet these irregular people that are just straight weirdos. And see, the way we date people, the way we date, we trying to see the good in people. So we giving people chance after chance and stuff like that. But and my thing is, we shouldn't be. We shouldn't be. See, the thing is, once you start seeing something that ain't right, you got to say, "Oh, hey, 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 I don't want to see that again," or "I don't want to hear that again." You gotta stand on your square. I don't want to hear that again, honey. Respectfully, I don't want to hear that from you again. And if they can't respect something, like when you come to them with respect and they can't respect it, then okay, then I'm gonna have to go ahead and leave. I'm gonna have to be out of this. That's all. See, we don't understand. I never knew. Whoa, good God. I could have saved myself. Oh my gosh. I could have saved myself 30 years. 30 years. Had I known then what I know now. That the softer you speak, the louder the message.
Yeah.
Honey, I'm not going to deal with that with you again. Just like that. And that's it. No, we ain't no discussion. We ain't got to talk about it. Ain't no talking about it. We're not going to deal with that. We're not going to have that discussion again. You doing what? Okay. They tell you something crazy. Treat it like that's what it is. Somebody treating you crazy, then that's how you got to treat that situation. Hey, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do because you came to me disrespectfully, and I'm gonna give you one warning. Maybe because if you do the right thing, then you're not even getting a warning. You're getting cut off right there. That's how we'll do it.
Yes.
We're just gonna cut this off.
Yeah.
But so often we never knew that okay, we're supposed to cut these people off.
Yeah.
And then we end up spending years and then we have children with them and we done got married and stuff like that. And all the signs were there. And we were not listening. God telling us the whole time. God telling us the whole time, man, what you doing? What you doing? I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna let you do it because it's free will. You know, I had the free will. I had the same free will to do what I want to do. Act the fool, you know, do stupid stuff. I did stupid stuff. I did. And at the end of the day, I'm blaming the man in the mirror. Slim, you to blame. You because you knew better. That's my message to me. You knew better than that. You saw that weak mess and you participated in it. You knew better. You was raised better than that. Because you was young, easily influenced. You know, when we young, you know, when we're young, usually sex influences us almost more than anything. So, you know, I mean, it's an excuse. It ain't even a good excuse because no matter what it was, it still doesn't stand higher than doing the right thing.
You
It,
know,
it, it never will. It will never stand higher than doing the right thing. I say I sit back and I listen to how the detractors go back and forth. You got the female saying one thing, you got the male saying another thing. They selling books, they selling these courses, they selling this, they selling that. They telling people don't be together. Okay, now you got a bunch of people that ain't together. Now what? They don't
see,
care because they make money.
but
Go
let me tell you where the benefit in that is.
go ahead.
If we all decide to not date and heal,
Hmm.
where does that leave that toxic individual? To date someone on their own level, let them link up with each other and destroy each other while we heal. We don't need to be dating because if we take ourselves off the market, they only have their kind to deal with.
But okay, but that's still not nature. I mean, come on, the strongest thing out that we have in us is nature. The strongest thing that we have in us is nature. And even though we're at a place now where we're not getting along. Men and women are not getting along. And
At
that's
all.
all races. That ain't just us. That's all of us. We're at a place where we're not getting along, but there's somebody benefiting from that. And we're not seeing that part of it. That somebody's benefiting from me not, you know, being in a relationship. I notice how, then look at the economy, how now you go around and you see all these new developments. They building condos and they building townhomes and they've downsized the townhomes for individuals. Okay, you go into a single family home neighborhood, they might build 10 houses. All the rest of them, it's going to be 1,000 houses for single people. Houses and condos right there together. And see, we're not looking at it like this is a plan. We're looking at it like, man, we just don't get along. And we're not even wondering, why are we not getting along? The strongest thing that we have, I'm telling y'all, man, inside of us, our nature, our nature is going to still force us to deal with one another. Yeah, we might not be getting along, but guess what? My nature lets me know every day. That's a woman right there, buddy. It's a wonderful time to be had with her.
Well,
Good
you need
God.
to stop thinking with your nature.
Listen. I'm saying whether you thinking with it or not, it's there. And think about this. See, I'm saying this. God knew we was going to come to a time like this.
Hmm.
God knew it. And if we didn't have our nature to say, man, I want that. I want you. And we was just going on our emotions like, nah, man, y'all give me too much headache. I get too many headaches dealing with y'all, man. There's too many headaches, all this frustration, and I got to do this and I got to go through that. Nah, man, nah, no, sir. Mm-mm. We all be out here be monks and nuns.
What's wrong with that?
What's right with it? Ain't nothing right with it. We were put here to be together. We were put here to be together. We were put here to have happy lives. How many years we got to go without a wonderful relationship? Because think about this. Yeah, it's a bad side to a bad relationship. Yes. But wait till what about the ones who get it right? There are some wonderful relationships out here. And when you have a wonderful relationship, oh my God, man, it's a different life. You have a different life. You looking at life totally different than the people who are just standing there. And it's like we all getting older. Like I said earlier, I'm 54. And I'm sitting there looking at my age group like, good God, is anybody staying married anymore? Anybody?
No.
Like, man, it's almost like when you get married nowadays, it's almost like it's a hex on it. Like, baby, let's get married, but not tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? Let's not tell nobody because this stuff ain't making it. It's not. But again, we still have our nature to deal with. So that gets us back at the table like, okay, I'm mad, but I'm going to act right, for the right person. I'm going to act right for somebody that want to act right. Tell them, Alicia.
And what
Tell
she
them.
say?
She said, the devil is a lie. It's the voice of the dissatisfied being amplified. People in healthy relationships are busy living their lives, enjoying each other. Yes, indeed. There are many healthy relationships out here. Thanks for that super chat, Star S. Mwah. Star said 1 Samuel 16:7. Is that 7b? For the Lord does not see as man sees. For man looks at the outward appearance, see, but the Lord looks at the heart. Prayer. Lord, help us to look mostly at the heart of people. Amen. Yes, indeed. Come on, let's bring Alicia in here. Shoot. Come on in here, Breezy. Give us your 2 cents.
Yeah, bring it on in here.
Come on in here, Breezy. But I'm saying this, you know, it's easy to point them fingers. It's easy for us to point our fingers and say, it's them. It's all the women. The women ain't no good. The woman is I wanted to say that one day. The woman is the devil. That's how the devil got us fooled out here. We think it's a dude. The devil is a woman. But at the end of the day, we got to just say what it is, man. Listen, we all get upset, right? We think it's y'all think it's us, you know. But see, we also know people on both sides. We know people on both sides. So because we know people on both sides, you gotta give the good and not just, there you go. She said marriages fail because of hardened hearts. A lot of marriages fail, man. A lot of marriages fail when somebody money get funny.
Yeah.
A lot of marriages fail because somebody, hey, somebody had a blue skirt on, or somebody had on a nice suit. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, it wasn't a marriage in the first place. Empathic Charles, thanks for that super chat. She said, I will not do it again unless it's God's way. Woo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Unless it's God's way. Doing it our way is a complete failure. Marriages are failing because we go into it our our way, not God. I totally agree. I
See,
totally agree. We out here for what we like, not what we need. What we want, not what we need. And I think that's why so many marriages have failed out here. That's what I think. Yeah. Uh-oh.
there's something I want to say about that, but I want to wait till Alicia is in.
Lisa, you coming in? Hold up. I got Mark in here. We got Mark in the chat. Mark want to come through and say some things. He gonna get in here and kick it with us for a second.
What's
What's
up,
up,
brother?
Mark?
What's going on? You know me as JB162. I came in here the best way I could.
There you go.
What's up,
You
China? How you
in
doing?
in the
Good.
house.
How are you?
All right, all right. But yeah, I was just listening to the conversation. I want to add my little 2 cents to it.
Go
But
ahead. Put it in there.
you always stepping on their toes, man.
Why not?
You're taking
Why
me
not?
back to some things that happened with my relationship, my last one. Just like you said, that narc, man, they leave you speechless. Some of the things they do. No remorse.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Lie to
It's
your
on
face.
purpose.
The gaslighting. The gaslighting is the worst.
Come on. They created it and perfected it. Everything
Yeah,
they do is a lie. It's an illusion.
exactly.
Yeah. We think because we speak the same language that, we're the same. We're the same kind of person. But what we don't see is they speak in a language just using words, but they have their intention with those words are to deceive. It's a lie.
Exactly.
Everything they do is a lie. Everything they say is a lie.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Everything. Because it only leads you somewhere to be betrayed at another time. And the object is to destroy you.
Yeah, they're literally a wolf in sheep's clothing. You think you're getting one person, you're like, wait a minute, because like I said, she did some things to me, and I think I discussed it with you the last time we spoke. I
Hmm.
mean, things about stealing money and hiding. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
And I'm
man.
like, I known this woman 30 some years. We met at a HBCU down here in Virginia.
Uh-oh.
But
HU, the original HU.
yeah, yeah, man. But yeah, man. Just that, like I said, that's why I love your show, man. It's like every time you talk, I'm like, man, I know exactly what you're talking about. And sometimes you want to be able to jump through the phone, like, yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that right there. Yeah,
Like,
I
oh my
remember that.
God, did I? Nah, I know what you're saying, bro. I used to be in them chats the same way. Like, oh my God, man. Come on. Somebody talk about this. Somebody say something. Say it ain't just me. But you
Yeah,
know what though? You know what's up? No, this that I want to say. My thing is a lot of times women see us like people without feelings
yeah.
because they done dealt with some, it's a lot of mess out here. I will,
Hmm.
and the thing about this China,
Yeah.
We don't have an issue admitting, yeah, it's some trifling jokers out here. It absolutely is.
Let me say this before you go on, because I saw something in the chat, and I don't like when people try to address me in the chat. So if Orlando has something to say and he wants to come on, we could do this face to face.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yes.
Woo. Nah, we ain't gonna have no duel. We ain't gonna have no duel.
No, we're not gonna have a duel.
Woo.
We just gonna, sit and talk about what he's talking about in that chat. Don't accuse me and can't face me.
Yeah. It's
That's
time
my
to
thing.
rumble.
What
Let me
happened?
raise my voice. Let's get ready to rumble.
Woo.
But you guys were speaking earlier about the best way to diffuse the narcissist, when they want to engage you and argue. And that's what I
Yeah,
used to
yeah.
do with her. It's like
Right.
she'd come at me, want to be yelling, I would just shut it down. I'm like, you finish it, say what you need to say. And a lot of times they can't handle it because they're not used to it. They think, well, I'm gonna elevate, and then they expect you to elevate. Now I go in the opposite direction. And then
Right,
they just
right.
standing there looking at you like, well, what am I supposed to do now? Like, you're supposed to shut up. That's what you're supposed to do. Conversation is over.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. I mean, think about that. You trying to figure out the whole time what does it take for us to just be able to get along? What do we got to do to get this thing back on the right track, right? Because at one
Mm-hmm.
point, at least you thought things were on the right track,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Right.
Shoot,
But
we sitting in Cancun on our honeymoon having an argument. I'm like, what? You know, why we, just it's
come on,
surreal, man.
come on, man, come on. Not on the honeymoon.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
wow.
We sitting in a hotel on the beach. We having an argument. I'm like, that was the
Ooh.
first major, huge red flag.
Oh my
You
goodness.
can't make
On
this
the
stuff up,
honeymoon.
man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
On the honeymoon, we
Mm-hmm.
chilling on in a beautiful place. Just got married. Just said our nuptials.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
And she couldn't
goodness.
hold it in that long.
That's man, bro. That's just too much. That's just too much. That's too
Right.
Yeah.
just on our wedding day. This how we gonna do it, and that's what it is. That's the love we feeling in the room. That had to
Mm-hmm.
be. So how did y'all? How long was y'all together?
About 7 years.
Wow.
7 years.
Yeah.
Y'all see what I'm saying?
Right at the edge. Mm-hmm.
See, see. That's what I'm saying. We see stuff. We see stuff right away, and we
Mm-hmm.
still sitting there trying to say, "Hey, man, baby, I'm here for the long haul. I'm here to work through this craziness."
And the
And
funny thing, look, the funny thing about when that happened, that little voice inside of me was like, this is what you just got. And I'm like, well, it's a little late now.
ooh, mm, mm, mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, and that's something right there where you like, man. I see it. I don't believe it. I don't want this to be true,
There you go.
but it is. It absolutely is. And the thing about it is, man, everybody in this chat that wanted good in their relationship,
Mm.
honestly, man, we all are pretty easy to be with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
pretty easy to figure us out, you know, easy to figure us out. But at the same time, you know, we want a peaceful situation, and we're going to try with everything in us, we're going to try to have a happy,
Mm-hmm.
loving, Relationship that doesn't end.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the main thing. A loving relationship that does not end.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah.
does it end up that way?
And that's the only downside to being an empath, because we always want to take the higher road. Like,
We do
let me
take.
do this and do this way.
There you go. There you go.
And
I'm
they'll
gonna
beat
be the
you up
bigger
for it.
person. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
be the bigger person. I'm gonna let this slide. I'm gonna act like I didn't even hear that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just act like I ain't even hear that. You know what? I'm gonna just keep moving forward, and at the end of the day, again, you know, we can reduce ourselves. We can always do that. That's
Mm-hmm.
the easiest thing to do, to just reduce yourself, had this stupid argument, and you sitting there like, nah, baby, if something wrong, we gonna fix that, because we just got married. While we having an argument on our honeymoon, man,
Right.
I'm gonna say this. I get married again and we arguing on the honeymoon, well, y'all can call me what y'all want. We gonna be arguing with our fists. Cause nah, you done got me all the way to a honeymoon and we arguing.
Oh my God.
Oh nah, you gonna need some help,
Got
because
my
you
got
gonna
my
be under
blood
full
pressure at
attack.
1,000. We about to handle this.
You gonna be under full attack for wasting my time.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna pull me into this to what? And I'm gonna start something on the wedding night, man.
Yeah,
That's
Okay,
man.
crazy.
nah, that just, I'm saying that's just wrong on every level. That's wrong on every level, and that's how that devil worked.
Mm-hmm.
It just came to attack you day one on
Yeah.
you just sat in front of a minister and both of y'all said vows to each other. We're gonna love each other forever. And we
Mm-hmm.
didn't even get 4, 5 hours later. We on the honeymoon, and you want to argue?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Nah, man. We
crazy.
gonna need security. It's gonna be some furniture moving in that
Oh
camp,
my God.
man. Whatever. Call me what you will. No. You did not just waste my life like that. You
Yeah.
did not just waste
Wow.
my life like that. You done got me in here, and you want to argue
Yeah.
the first night
Yeah. There was
after I
some.
said I do.
Mm-hmm.
To spending my life with you, love and honor you. We both just vowed to do that. Nah, man.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Nah.
but that's the thing. We take it serious and they don't. I mean,
Now you're right about that.
and she got him right where she wanted him. So there was no
There you
need
go.
for her to behave.
And you know what? On the wedding night, the honeymoon, she knew he ain't gonna do nothing to me tonight. He in bliss right now. He's happy right now. She knew it. He's happy. He got exactly what he want. Now let me destroy that picture in his mind, because the picture that's in his mind for the rest of his life is my wedding night was straight up trash, man. We was arguing on my wedding night.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to a buddy of mine. Oh my goodness, man. I remember when he told me him and his wife got married. He said before their wedding day, they had to vow and promise each other before the wedding day that they would not get into an argument.
Mm.
And I was thinking, bro, and you did it anyway. If I got a vow and promise you we not gonna get on each other's nerve, we not the right one, baby. It ain't our time.
Mm-mm.
This ain't it. We get so caught up into emotion and other people and all this other
Yeah.
stuff that, oh man, we done and told everybody we getting married and
Yeah.
we done did this and well, guess what? At the end of the day, we could say that. Yeah, we got engaged or whatever. Well, guess what? We're not gonna turn this into no spectacle. I ain't about to be sitting here married and when we see each other, people see us 5 years from now, and they say, "Where your wife at?" And I'm looking at them like, "Oh, she over there, man. Man,
Well,
hey,
you know what? Through the whole situation, I had two thoughts. The first one was, it shouldn't be this hard. And
it's
the
not."
second one was, this is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be the love of my life. Where's it at? You know?
There you go. Make it make sense. And
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. And really, that's how we gotta attack that situation. Like, hold up. Like, we married and this is what we doing? Day one?
There you go.
Come on, baby. Tell me what's going on. Tell me do you regret doing this? Did we make a mistake right here? Because day one, we can get it annulled. If we made a mistake, man, because nah, man, to sit back, bruh, and see, this is what I'm saying. This is what narcs know. This is what this devil knows. You can't get that memory back.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
can't change what happened this night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot
Yep.
change it. They know that every holiday they mess up for you,
Yep.
every birthday party, or lack thereof, every birthday celebration that you not gonna have. Every time that it comes time to celebrate, especially celebrate you're gonna be slighted. It's
Well,
gonna have something with it.
well, check this out. There's I guess you could call it a part. So we had exchanged words or whatever. Like I said, we in the hotel room. So, I'm taking, and I wake up and she's like hovered over me crying, talking about, I'm sorry, such and such. And I'm like,
Now
huh?
you the victim. Now she the victim.
Yeah, yeah. I was just like, no, you need to spend some time on somebody's couch. Something ain't right.
Man, bro.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying that so many people have dealt with that.
Mm-hmm.
So many people have dealt with that on their wedding day,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
finding out that, you know, they getting text messages on their wedding day.
Mm-hmm.
Man, people,
Wow.
people. It's so much. It is so much that is going on out here. These people, they have no respect for marriage. And honestly, I can kind of see why they look at us as being silly. Because if we silly enough to marry somebody like that, somebody we already, it's just like you either builder Barbara or builder Bob, you know, giving
Yeah.
them 10 trillion chances to get it together. Come on, baby. We could and we doing all this because we see potential.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This person got potential. We
Yeah.
could do this, baby. We could do that. And like, come on.
Yeah,
What
potential.
you don't see is you gonna be doing all the work.
Yeah. Be-
Yeah.
because we in the beginning, we all have, even them, have a fantasy of what we want that person to be.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not their intentions, and that's, like, that goes back to what I said, when you're trying to change someone and we're trying to change them into the person that we saw them as. We all have that fantasy, but theirs is fake and ours is real. And so, and that's what we hold on to, that fantasy. I wouldn't call it potential. I would say fantasy. And that's why they say you always want the beginning stages back, because that's what you saw that person as.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she had a real good mask. I'll give her that. But boy,
Yeah.
came off like good Lord. Who are
Yeah,
you?
man. When you get to see what that person is really like, up
Mm-hmm.
front, personal, and it ain't no faking it no more. We in it now.
Yeah.
They looking at it like, oh, okay, ain't no more faking it. Now I get to show you something.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
remember, man, I remember my ex used to say that to me all the time. One day I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something about me. You ain't even gonna believe it.
Mm-hmm. And the first
It
thing
was-
they'll do is project. Oh, you're
exactly.
evil and such and such. So I'm like, okay, so all the whole time you talking about yourself, basically.
That's all it was.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Yeah.
Keep that mystery there to keep me wondering, like, what is this? And what's going on? Not knowing what you're really dealing with. And guys, that's why I use the language I use. You're dealing with the devil.
Yeah.
They know who you are.
Yeah.
And they're testing. They're testing to see if you know who you are and if you know who they are.
Yeah.
Because if you know who they are, then you'll automatically know who you are. You dealing with the devil. That's
That's
it.
I've never experienced because I didn't have the whole wedding thing. Like I said, I got married in a month and it was at the courthouse. So when
Oh,
I hear these stories, it's like amazing to me because I've never experienced that. But the birthdays, ruining the birthdays and the holidays, definitely I have experienced that. And then when they birthday come around, they want to be the best, treated the best. They want to be the center of attention. It's just their day, but they ruin yours.
so how
Man.
did on your birthday? I mean, you don't have to go into too much detail. Just I guess basics.
Like if I wanted to go out or something, he wouldn't want to go out. I would want to go to my family house. He'd be like, "Oh, you go." He didn't want to go. He just didn't want
Uh,
to do anything. So what I did was I got used to not doing anything. So I didn't look forward to doing anything for my birthday. And then that's when he would reverse it and buy me something because I said I didn't want anything. So he basically did, even for Valentine's Day and stuff like that, he would do the opposite because I stopped celebrating everything. And so then it was like he would buy me a gift just to tee me off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
yeah, yeah. It's like you basically. All right. Well, I know not to expect anything because I know that's how you usually roll. It's in
Man.
this.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
listen. I remember everything turned into I remember just no matter what you do, it ain't gonna be right. It ain't gonna be enough. It ain't gonna
Yeah.
be celebrated. So I would it got broken down to the point where I would just say, well, look, you go pick out what you want and tell me how much it costs, and I'll just give you the money. Just so you can't complain about it. That's
Yeah.
where it ended up at. Just so you can't take a slight at it.
Yeah.
And then what they'll do is they'll take a slight at the gift. Oh yeah, that's the one I wanted, but why you get this color? Or dang, you know what though? I saw this other color and I like that, or something. It's gonna be something, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
never going to be, wow, thank you. I'm so happy you did this. I'm so happy you whatever. It just turned into, and what I did not know is that you trying to make the devil happy. The devil is not you. You can't.
Mm.
It don't. That's why it don't work.
Right.
You sitting there in this beautiful place. We in this island and we chilling, baby. We having a nice time. This is where everybody wants to do. No, the
Mm-hmm.
devil don't know that. The devil's sitting there like, this what y'all like doing? The devil's
Yeah.
saying, I like when you cry. I like hurting you. I like disappointing you.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Mm.
I like seeing you in turmoil. And that's
Yeah.
what she said. She said, man, I just want to see the look on your face when I start this on your wedding night. Yeah, I just want to see the look on your face. Yeah, how that ruffle your feathers a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how the devil feel.
You know,
We looking at it from a totally different angle. You know, you sitting there like, man, we just got married, baby. Let's go out here and get on the beach. We're gonna get on the jet skis. We're gonna have some fun, man. We about to live our life. We starting our life together.
yeah.
You feeling like you driving a jet ski and she holding on the back and y'all listen to Jay-Z and Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just chilling like, yeah, this
Mm-hmm.
really is our life.
Yep.
And the whole time, y'all somewhere going through something stupid, and you trying to
Yes.
figure out what's wrong, and ain't nothing really wrong.
Mm-hmm.
She just was saying, listen, this is how I'm starting this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't pay attention to who you dealing with. You just
Yeah,
trying to
basically
fix everything.
warned. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
warned.
You trying to fix everything. And I'm gonna give you something to fix. That's it.
And then they don't feel like they need to be fixed. They don't feel like anything's wrong with them. They feel like something's wrong with you because you won't go with the program. They're all perfect, and you're flawed. And when you don't conform to what they want you to, that's when they really, really, really start dogging you. And
There
I
you
wanted
go.
to go back to something Harry O said, like in the beginning, when they're, well, not in the beginning, the times when they are good, you're still walking on eggshells because you
Yep.
go through so much with them that you're waiting for this next shoe to drop. You like, no, it's too quiet. And you're walking on
Mm-hmm.
eggshells still, waiting for the next argument. Because I know I used to be that way.
I
There you
can
go.
totally relate to that because yeah, there will be moments she'll go out and she'll show up. She done bought me like 3, 4 new shirts. I'm like, okay, where'd that come from? And like you just said, it's like, okay, so when we gonna be arguing? When's the next bomb gonna hit?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's it's a mind trip. I swear, it's that's why we connect like this. Like we all been through it.
Yeah.
You don't know which way to
Man.
go.
Yeah.
Bro, I tell y'all, most of the stuff, man, I try to lay it on light because uh, it's just like I've seen so much treachery. I've seen so many games, and it's all game.
Yeah.
And we trying to figure out, like, nah. This person, why they wasting their time? That's something I used to actually say to myself, like, why is she wasting her time? Well, if you like somebody, why don't you go ahead and be with them? And guys, a lot of y'all who think like that, if you think, why don't they just go ahead to the other person? They can't go to the other person. That's why they not leaving you. They can't. The
Yeah.
other person don't want them for what you want them for.
Right.
Yeah, the other person just there satisfying their own needs. You know, every now
Mm-hmm.
and then they'll find somebody that wants to play the whole game with them. Every now and then. And even when they do link up with that person, as y'all have seen on the show many nights, those relationships don't last long.
Mm-mm.
The only way a narc is going, the only way this devil really going to stay in any type of relationship is when they are with somebody. Honestly, y'all, I know this is going to hurt a little bit, but they got to be with somebody who don't have no boundaries.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the state they caught us in. You know,
Yeah.
I used to think I had boundaries. I used to think that because I'm arguing back, coming in and start some mess. I'm arguing and going back and forth because I thought that was a boundary. What I
Mm-hmm.
realized was, no, that's not a boundary. You arguing with somebody and y'all both know you're right. You're in an argument and both of y'all know you're right. And you the one that don't believe it.
Yeah. How you second guessing yourself? I know about it.
You're the only one in that argument that doesn't believe what you dealing with. That person is
Yeah.
sitting there running game on you, and they know they're lying.
Yeah.
They know it. You know it, but you don't trust it. And you sitting there going back and forth, going back and forth. And like I said, if you just said just one time, hey, listen, I'm not gonna deal with that behavior again.
Yeah.
And get out the conversation.
And that's why I say the way I am now. If I talk to somebody and I feel like they disrespected me, or they tried to deceive me, I'm cutting you off. Period. So
That's it.
it's not wasting nobody's time. It's just that I saw you for what you were, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
cut you off.
yeah. First time you offend, you done.
Yep. And
That's
that's just how I am.
come on, come on. I've been saying that. I've been I've been saying that for the last 4 years. Not the second, third, fifth, 20th time. The first time you crossed the line with me,
Yep.
then that's it. I tried it. I tried with you. It didn't work. You came in here with something silly,
Right.
with something crazy. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that because of what you went through. Whatever
Right.
you went through. Whatever you went through. That's not big enough for me to change who I am. No, to accommodate you because you've been through something. Who hasn't been through something?
I know, right?
Right.
You don't know one person on this planet that hasn't been through a whole lot, not just something, but a whole lot. Everybody, and one thing I look at, like with pastors, y'all, man, we had this idea like a pastor don't have a clue. And a pastor could not get up in front of no church and tell people what they telling them every Sunday if they hadn't lived something in their life. You have to have gone through this. I couldn't sit here and talk to y'all every day about this 3 days a week. Ain't no way I'd be able to do this had I not gone through this.
Right.
You have to. But when you see it, no, that's not a sign to say, okay, I'm going to deal with this person.
Right.
No, we so tripped out about what we want. See, we bought into that lie.
Yeah.
That's an agenda out here. And I heard that years ago. No, I want somebody that I want to be with. I don't want to have to need somebody. I don't want to be with somebody that I need. That is the most backward, asinine statement I've ever heard. You
Mm.
want somebody you want. You don't want to. I don't want to need them. I want to just want them. That is the most ridiculous, craziest statement I've ever heard. And that's what people are choosing on now. That's what I like. I want that. Well, what you want it for? What you want about it? Because it looked nice. Look how it's set up.
Right.
Oh, it looked like it's got everything I want. It looks like it got everything I want.
You know, it's ironic you
Mhm.
said because there was a video on early. This guy was interviewing this woman, and she's successful, professional. She got her own money and stuff, and she basically said, "I don't need a man. I just want one."
And that's why she ain't gonna have one.
Exactly. Like,
She ain't gonna have
what
one.
you want her for? So you just want a boy toy.
I mean, and that's people's choice. If somebody just wants somebody just to have sex with, then that should be their choice. We can't tell people that they supposed to be with a man or be with a in a relationship, and
True.
that's not what they want. We're always trying to tell people what they should have, and people got their own freedom of choice to choose what they want to be with.
I'm going against the grain
You
on that.
go for it.
I'm going against the grain on that. And I'm gonna say this: we live in a society that's telling everybody you can have whatever you want, you can do whatever you want. That's the problem. That's why we got so many fools out here talking about, I want to be a bird. I want to be a plane. I identify as I identify as a a billionaire in China, Chinese man. That's how silly. That's how silly doing what you want. Do whatever you want. Say what you want to say. Do whatever you feel. That's the devil that's in charge of that. Cause see,
Yeah.
people that's right, people that are right and righteous, and you think about this. When you were dealing with a narc, who wanted responsibility? Who wanted responsibility? See, when the people that are trying to live right and do the right thing are looking forward to responsibility. They
Yeah.
want the responsibility of being a husband, of being a wife. They want that responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
People who run in game, they want to do what they want to do. Look, I just feel like, I got this and I should be able to have that. Well, that's silly. That's silliness. And
Yeah.
and men, again, men don't even respect other men. Did you think about this? Have we ever had a president to run this country that wasn't married? No. No. You know why? Because a man, we don't even give men that aren't married real respect. Like, you ain't never been married. You ain't why? I was
Mm-hmm.
watching a podcast the other day with Pastor Jamal on it. He was talking to these young dudes. Dudes like 35. Ain't been married yet. I'm thinking, what in the hell is wrong with y'all? Dog, you
Mm.
35. What you waiting on? Till you 45? You gonna wait till you're my age? When you gonna have kids? Who you gonna have them with? Because y'all not having them at my age. We got this whole thing backwards out. And the reason we got it backwards, because the leadership is the devil. The devil telling everybody, oh, no, 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 no. Hey, we talked about that one night, China. That devil said, oh man, come on. Eve, listen, Eve. He just mad because if you do this, you ain't gonna need him. You ain't gonna need him. He told her something, and she listened to that ignorance. And so did he. He listened to the same bull. It was already put in place and it was in order. And now we sitting here trying to figure everything out again. It's already put in order for us.
Yeah.
It's already in order. We
Mm-hmm.
just got our mind made up. I want to do it this way. I want to be the leader. I want to be she want to be the leader. You know what leadership means? It means you responsible for the other person.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the leader means.
Yeah.
Yeah. It means you are totally responsible for their safety. You cover them. You cover that person. That's what leadership means. It don't mean do what I say. That's not what a marriage is set up for. A
Right.
marriage is a father is giving his daughter to this man. He is saying, son, I have looked over her to this point. Now you gonna look over her and protect her from this point forward. You're gonna feed her, you're gonna clothe her, you're gonna house her. You're going to take care of her. You're gonna make sure she's safe. You're gonna do everything that you need to do for her.
Mm-hmm.
It don't
Mm-hmm.
mean, hey, do what I say. Shut up and slap you down. That's not what that meant. That
Right.
that ain't got
Mm-hmm.
nothing to do with it. And I'm saying, do y'all know a woman that can lead the man, that can cover the man, that can protect and provide?
It's some men out here that believe that women can lead. I thought both is supposed to lead. R.C.
How
Blake
you
said
ever
it
seen how,
himself.
Have you ever seen
Mm-hmm.
anybody with two heads? Ever?
No, but R.C. Blake said, oh, his woman lead and he lead too. So what's wrong with
Okay.
that?
But R.C. Blakes is saying, he's saying that his woman is in a submissive mode because the woman is going to lead. She going to lead the house. Okay. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
But
she's going to
God is
lead the house.
involved.
She's going to lead, but she's not going to lead in a way where she covers him. As far as she's the protector now, she's not leading like that. She's leading because she knows where his weak points are. She knows where she knows her role, and she knows how to make him. She's thinking of how to keep their whole program tight and make it strong. She's not coming in
Mm-hmm.
there to lead with confusion. She's coming in there with God to lead. She's leading in his life in a way where she's saying, hey, baby, I see that this right here, I could help you on this right here. So this is what I'm going to do. And yeah, this is what we need in the house. So this is what I'm going to do. And this is what this needs to look like, because this is how I want you to look in front of people. I want everybody to know that your wife got you covered in here.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't no, oh, I got the money. What you gonna do what I say? No, it ain't that old neck shaking, stuff. Nah. That ain't how his wife leading. And that ain't
Mm-hmm.
what he's talking about. See, it's a context with what he's saying. He's saying,
Okay.
hey man, that's how, and that's how it's gonna be. Any man that's with a woman already know, man, she gonna run pretty much most of the stuff. Usually women are better at finance than us.
Mm.
But when she comes with that feminine energy and she's saying, hey, baby, I got this, and let me do this, and I'm gonna do this way, and we like, whoa, okay, all right, baby, you right, you right. No, we're not going. It's not set up. But of course, we got so many talking heads out here nowadays. Dudes just saying crazy stuff. Yeah, bring
Mm-hmm.
me your paycheck in here, and I'm gonna give you $2 every day to go to lunch with, stuff like that. And I would say that it don't happen, but it's silliness out here like that really happening.
Mm.
But the
Wasn't
design
there
of
a
the relationship is for both of us to make both of us shine. I make you shine and you make me shine. That's
mm-hmm.
the purpose of the relationship. That's the goal.
We
What
got
are
a
you saying?
song about that. Yeah.
Hmm?
Wasn't there a young lady that wanted to come up? Cause I'm a step
Okay.
off for about 30 seconds.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I
Thanks for
all
coming
right.
in, champ. I
Oh
appreciate
yeah.
you.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
most
sir.
definitely.
Yes, sir,
But
man.
I can hang around, but I'm gonna step off for about 10, 15 seconds. I'll be back.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, we got so many people telling us how relationships should work and all that stuff, and it's coming from people who not even in successful relationships. You know, like Joe, who telling y'all this? You know, and they not coming from a place to try to help nobody. They coming from a place of pain, and they want to hurt somebody. They want to say, all y'all. I mean, just like Kevin Samuels when he was alive. God bless that brother. I think that he had a lot of stuff that he was saying that it was right, but he was saying this stuff in a way that everybody obviously was offended. A lot of females were offended by it, and some of them need to be offended by it because it's just some people out here that really believe like I don't gotta listen to what y'all say y'all want. That's like men saying that we shouldn't listen to women. We shouldn't have to listen to y'all. I got the money. I'm the man. You shut up and do what I say. That it ain't working, is it? It's never worked. It's never worked, and that's never going to work. Even if men, let's say this. Let's say this. This is a world where we alpha men. All of us are alpha males, and you just shut up and do what we say. Who would that realistically work for?
No one.
That's my point. It's stupid. It's stupid for any real man know better. Any real man that deals with a woman knows that that ain't gonna work. They already know that stuff ain't gonna work. You're gonna have to now. You do want certain things and certain quality, but I think that's on both sides. Both sides want certain qualities. We do, you know, but you can't compromise your integrity, for anybody. When
Right.
you're dealing with somebody that's not on point, when you're dealing with somebody that's coming to the table and they keeping some type of mess going, you got to look at that and you got to see that for what it's worth. You got to see it for what it's worth. And you got to show that, okay, you know what? I can break this down on y'all. I can break this down. I ain't got to put up with this.
Yeah.
You got to put that out there early.
Yeah. Yeah.
You do, because going out here and putting all this time in and
Yeah.
taking it on the chin and turning the other cheek, being the bigger person. We got more excuses for putting up with a bunch of bull than anybody. We do. Just in the namesake of a relationship. And I'm saying this,
Right.
as a good person, we gift ourselves to people, and we don't want to take that gift back. And then we suffer. We sit there in something that ain't no good with somebody that's not deserving, somebody that doesn't deserve us. Give your best, and then you walk out of it and you just depleted.
Yeah.
You depleted, and that person just walking away laughing and cracking jokes and lying on you.
Yes.
So,
Oh yeah, the smear campaign.
Yes.
so at the end of the day, it's like, okay, so why did I do that? Why am I doing that? Do you know how many years people put into these fake relationships just to one day you wake up and you say, wow, man, I put in 20, 30, 40, 50 years with this person,
Yes.
thinking it was going to get better, thinking it was going, at some point, it was going to turn right. And it never turned right. It was
Mm.
bad. It stayed bad. The person ridiculed you, done took you just way beneath any place you ever wanted to go, got you holding secrets that you too ashamed to even share with people.
Mm.
Yes. That's
Yes.
and then you got to sit back and you got to try to make peace with that.
Yeah.
Oh, don't go out here and tell everybody my business now.
Mm.
No. When all we have to do, literally at the end of the day, is say, hey man, you know what? This ain't for me. This
Right.
ain't for me. Speak
Mm-hmm.
soft, because people who speak softly speak the loudest.
There you
Yes.
go.
Good gracious. Man, we
And that,
gonna jump out of here, y'all, because I see they giving up football scores and everything in the chat.
oh my God.
Value them watching the game.
Mm-hmm.
oh my
They
God.
still in the chat though. That's all. That's love right there. They still in the chat. They
Yeah.
still hanging with us because they know that at the end of the day, yeah, they know who got your back. But this is what I'm saying, y'all. In this relationship thing out here, man, a good relationship is the easiest relationship you ever gonna have.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so easy. It's so easy to feel good with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Our problem is that we pick people, and we really got a feeling like that this might not be, you know,
Yeah.
it got those little red flags that we think are small until you marry that person or really got a long-term situation going. And then you find out like, wow, man, I really messed up.
Yeah.
I really messed up. I thought giving this person a shot, it would change. But and I'm saying, guys, if you getting into something serious with somebody and you hoping they'll change, and I mean change anything, that's not the person for you.
Yeah, it's like trying to stick that square peg in that round hole. It's never gonna work.
It's never gonna work. It's
And
never
that's
gonna work.
and that's why I say cut them off at the first sign of disrespect, because that's how I
Oh
feel.
yeah.
I feel like I don't need that person in my life that bad that I gotta see if they meant what they said.
Mm-hmm. Time to
Nah,
go.
nah,
Time to go.
nah. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. I'm telling you, when you go out here and you sell yourself short,
Yes.
all you got to show for it is all the years you put in and all the loss you took. Huh? All the years you put in and all the losses you took.
Yeah.
That's all everybody in the chat. That's all we got in common. How many years you put in and how many losses you took. And
You
why
know,
did
I
you take
was
those losses?
I was thinking about what you said earlier. You know, you had a couple, they be together 40 or 50 years. I'm like, boy, that's a whole nother level of anger. Like, that's a lot of
Exactly.
time, man. That's like half a
Exactly.
century.
You done put your whole life into that. This person
Yeah.
done took all your good years.
Yeah.
And I'm saying
Yes.
this, man. I'm saying this, y'all. When you have given your best years, when you have given your best years,
Mm-hmm.
what else do you have to give? What else do you have to give? You can't go back. You can't go back and say, nah, man, I want to do this over because, nah, man, so and so that wasn't right. You can't do
Mm-hmm.
that. You cannot do it. You lost that time. And now everybody on trying to catch up. Let's catch back up. That's all the devil wants. Waste your time. Take
Mm-hmm.
your time from you. That's it. The devil ain't interested in coming to your life to bring some joy. The devil wants you focused and concentrating every single day on how bad it was. How
Right.
bad it was. That's all the memories we sitting around here talking about.
Right.
How bad it was, how treacherous they are, how conniving and cutthroat.
Right.
That's all you got. That devil is saying, look, if you're not gonna stay with me, I'm gonna leave something with you that will stay with you. And that is those crazy memories. Those memories of stories you can't even tell people that are so treacherous.
Mm-hmm.
Those terrible memories of how you watching your family dwindle to nothing, destroyed your family. And this is what I'm saying. Like we was talking about dating. My thing is, if you listen to a dating coach that isn't all about family, if they not all about family, you know, and they can show some type of history, but at least be all about how you can be a family somewhere. I don't even know why you're listening. Listening to some of
Right.
these people so bitter and burnt up and burnt out that they entire soul, they ain't got a soul in them.
Yeah.
They just out here talking. They really out there just talking, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, there go Char. Char won't come and hang out for a
I
minute.
want to make this clear because I don't want to make all the black men think that I think it's them and that this is some long-term decision I
No,
made.
we know
I
that.
just recently decided this. I tell Harry everything. That's why he was laughing, because he knew it was coming. But I didn't say y'all were bad. I just said that it's not my preference anymore.
I know that. I ain't, China, you know what? I listen to that, and I'm just like, China, you'll be past that, man. Again, those are talking points when you angry, you angry, you like, man, come on, y'all. I'm giving y'all incredible product here. And y'all want it for 50 cents. It just don't work like that. You know.
No, I
But
love
it's not
black
true.
men, but I just won't date them. That's what I'm saying. I still love the black man because that's my race. I don't hate them. I just won't date them. That's all I'm saying.
I understand.
Mm,
I ain't
I
talking about.
understand where she's coming from.
There you go. You're gonna find it on both sides of the fence. Everybody's like, hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do
Yeah,
when it's best for you.
yeah,
At the end of the day, you gotta do what's best for you. You know, I'm
yeah,
just gonna say is if you find somebody that love you and you love them, I don't think it's nobody out here that's gonna be talking about, well, what race are they? You know.
yeah. And I'm not even trying to date right now, no way. So it don't even matter.
You
Maybe one day I may change my mind
know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna change your mind.
Yeah.
Already know.
because I love the black men. But
See what I'm
the way
saying?
they've been acting,
You can't escape it.
shut up.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
bring Char in here for a minute.
I
Thanks for
love my
coming through,
beautiful
Mark.
sisters until they open their mouth. A lot
Ah,
of them.
see that? You see that?
Not all of them. Don't get me wrong, but
See
I'm not
how he said that?
offended.
See
So,
how he said that? See how he said that?
but I'm not
mhm.
offended
Hey,
though.
Mark, I'm gonna bring Char in. Thanks for coming through, champ.
All right,
Appreciate you.
man. Yeah.
All right. You too. Yes, sir. There she go.
Hey,
There she go.
how y'all doing?
How you doing?
Okay. Listen, I just wanted to add to like when we was talking about that potential thing.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think that some of the men,
Mm-hmm.
the narc men, get um angry because we build them up, right? We level them up,
Mm-hmm.
and they like it at first because it makes them look good, right?
Right.
But if they're lazy, they're not really gonna want. Don't really want to put in the work. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
To stay at that stature. You get what I'm saying?
I get it. I get it.
So
Now I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. You know, because we in a day where Tyler Perry just went through that, where he said something about, and he said nowadays women are making money. Women are making a lot of the money.
mhm,
You know, he said that.
mhm,
So, you know, my thing is this. My personal thought is that is a divisive design because it's not working. It's not working. Women got money, men don't got the money, and it ain't working. A woman, it's proof that a woman can't respect a man that don't make that money.
right. And so what I'm saying is, so say like, because I was like this really hard worker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I was gonna get mine. And
Okay.
so before he was with me, I'm here, he didn't do that much. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I even just went and looked back at our like social security stuff, like where they tell you like you don't show how much you made and everything. The year that we got married was really when he started building up.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like the cars, the house, everything had to have my name on there first and everything. And it's
Mm-hmm.
just all these years
Mm-hmm.
he's been working, but he's been so angry because he's really not been wanting to do because he complained the whole time. Like the whole time complained the entire he did what he's supposed to do financially, but he complained the entire time
What was he complaining about?
about bills all the time. And he'd go get expensive car notes and then complain about them. You know what I'm saying?
See, this is what I was talking about earlier, though. This is exactly what I was saying. That's how a woman is going to be a leader in the house because she gonna say, "Baby, can we afford that though?" And
Right. But he
and
would
he
whine
said,
like a baby. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like, I want it.
He gonna say,
Like
"This the
a
one I
baby.
want. This the one I want." But guess what? When he go get it and he
Mm-hmm.
complaining about it, you gonna
Mm-hmm.
have to suck it in on that one, right?
No, I
Because
did.
it's like,
You got to know I had
okay,
some
okay,
extra money.
baby,
You
you
got to
went
know
and
where.
did it. But hold up. It's like, baby, you went and did it. You had to have that car. It's like you're not just pushing it on him like you throwing it in his face, but you saying it like, hey, baby,
Yeah.
you said you wanted it. You
Right.
know, I'm backing you. I'm
Mhm.
backing you
Mhm.
because you my husband. I'm
Mhm.
backing you.
Mhm.
All right. See, when you talk to us like that, see now, I got to look at, man, I don't believe I went out here and spent all my money like that.
Mhm.
Now I can't look at you and say, pick with you or say something. Oh, you want this and I'm tired of doing this. And baby, listen, I got your back. That's all. Because at the end of the day, again, as men, we're in leadership, but at the same time, we make emotional decisions too.
Yeah.
We looking at, man, I'm gonna look good in this car.
Mhm.
It's a new
He's big on appearance. Big on appearance.
yes, yes. So again, the way you cut through that is, baby, I got your back. I got your back, but woo, man, I don't
I
know.
wouldn't advise anybody to date potential.
Don't do it.
No.
Because it's not going to
No.
materialize and turn into what you wanted it
Because
or thought it would
for
be.
one, just like China was saying earlier, if these people haven't asked us to level them up, it be in our minds, we be wanting to do that for them.
That's right.
And then what it is, it's appealing. So who wouldn't accept it? You get what I'm saying? Like we give
Yeah.
them a gift to level them up,
That's right.
and it's appealing. So they're like, oh wow, this is making me look good here. But then if you really lazy, if you really got laziness in your bones, you're gonna hate it the entire time.
Ooh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he hated doing manly things. He hated
Mm,
taking out the garbage. He wouldn't mop a
mm,
floor. He wouldn't fix anything. I
mm.
swear I could probably build a house with my hands. I put in
I
sinks,
don't even.
toilets, floors. I did it
Me
all.
too.
What?
I know how to fix cars. Yes. I could do brakes. I'm
You can do
telling
brakes.
you,
You can change brakes.
I can. Yes. I promise you I can.
Okay.
He
Amen.
wouldn't do nothing,
Mm,
nothing. I
mm,
say, men do this type of stuff. He said,
mm.
I don't. He would rather a mechanic fix the car than him just, go get the stuff and do YouTube and put
Now
it
he
on.
some of that for his. I have.
Everybody's not like that though.
I,
Everybody's not, domestic like that. Even though, a mechanic is just like that. Like you say, you can look at a video and say, hey, this is it. I can either try it or let me just go pay somebody to do it that know how to do it.
But he wouldn't do the simple
but
stuff.
even the
He
stuff
wouldn't
around.
even take it for an oil change. He wouldn't take it to the car wash. He wouldn't vacuum the car out. He wouldn't do he didn't do nothing but work and play video games and eat. That's all he did.
Whew.
There's somebody
Well,
that when you got that going on her, they don't really want to be a man for real.
that's
No.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm see. Again, that goes back to did he does he
Yes.
love responsibility?
Right. Right.
Any man that does not love, and not just man, any person,
Mhm, mhm,
any person, because being in a relationship with somebody is a response. You're responsible for this person's needs on several levels.
mhm.
That's both people.
Yes.
You're responsible, and everybody isn't ready to play that role. Everybody isn't. Some people I like what I like. I want what I'm supposed to get, but all that stuff you supposed to get, nah, man, nah,
But
Yeah.
he's
ain't
making
doing
sense
all
to me.
that.
That's why he was so angry too. I see that now.
But
That's
but
why
but
he
I
wanted
mean, so he angry with you about it though?
Yeah, because you gotta understand now that what happened was, of course, later on, I started having some health issues, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't go out there and get it like I used to be able to get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now he had to step up a little bit. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
we ain't doing that kind of leveled paying bills. He paying more than I am, right? And he hated it. He hated it, and
Mm.
he really went in on me then. That's when it all
No.
just went crazy after that.
I used
So
to do that at one time. I tried it, I tried that split the bill stuff. I did.
Yeah,
you
it
know,
was a
but it
split
didn't work. It wasn't. It wasn't. We never really got to a 50-50 point. It wasn't like that, but
Mhm.
you know, it was like, see, my thing was, I just looked at the bills as this is something I got to do, and I don't have a problem going out here working and doing what I got to do to
Mhm.
do this. I understand my role.
I
I
never forgot
understand
about
the
that.
assignment,
Mhm.
and as men, that is the assignment. The assignment is, but see, this is the thing too. This is the thing too that really gets everybody frustrated, or most of us frustrated, and that is that, wow, you know, I can go out here and get a job paying about 85 to 100 and something $1,000 a year, and you can go get the same thing. Why is it that we cannot put this money together and live an incredible life and invest together and everything together? Why is it that we cannot do that? It always turns into, well, I'm paying this and I'm doing that and I'm
Yes.
this.
Well,
It turned into a war.
we had like a
Yes.
account right that had a budget right. He had tons of money like left over for the month to do what he wanted to with, right? He
Mm-hmm.
done went and extended out and got bills and stuff for it now. So, when I cut the cord and did all that, so now he got up hyped and everything and get ready to leave, which that's what I wanted anyway. So he went to bring it up all about the money, you know, the money stuff started coming up, and I said, you know what? I said, you just done went out there and extended all your extra money, and now you want to take from the house. So now,
Oh my goodness, man.
yeah, now he's leaving, which I'm fine with it. Guess going to go stay with his mama so he could be 61 years old, not paying no bills for real.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, man.
But
We
you the
going
man,
in reverse. We
you the
going in reverse, man. Like, who even think at that age? Who even think like that?
a lazy person.
You know, my ex, he would just waste our money on brand new clothes and never wear them. All that stuff that was left in that house had tags on it, brand new.
Mm.
Bunch of clothes. And shoes. It was like 16 pairs of shoes, gym shoes. He
Mm.
just bought and he
He
would
got
not
he got
wear.
stuff
Hey,
like that,
listen,
but
I'm
then
not
he
gonna
had to
hate
get that from
on
his
his
extra
shoes,
money.
okay? I'm not gonna hate on his shoe collection, okay? I'm not about to do that on here.
But he would just waste the money. He would say he need, but
Hmm.
he would never wear this stuff.
See, when it's a teamwork, see, that's what I'm saying. When it's teamwork in the house, we going shopping. We going to buy us clothes. We're going to do this. We're doing that. Okay, baby, you want them? I want some too. And baby, I want you to have these right here. And we in the house competing with each other, and we supposed to be in the house loving on each other.
I didn't even realize it was a competition till I just started paying attention, and it just started looking gross and started feeling like jealousy. You know what I'm saying? And that's when
Yes.
I was
Yeah,
like, oh my gosh,
yeah.
you know.
That's all
But
it
I
turns
didn't
into.
realize, I kind of was like, oh, what's wrong with you? That kind of thing. But then I was like, that's kind of like jealous. I mean, and it just
Well,
really
you know the emotion that you feeling. So I mean,
yeah,
you
it
know, don't.
was that, but like I said, at first, I just thought it's weird, and I used to be
Mhm.
like, well, he got how he raised. I'm telling you, I kept giving the excuse, well, how he raised, he come from the hood, blah, blah, blah,
Hey,
blah,
you
blah.
gonna build the bob. You gonna build the bob. You know, sometimes you gotta leave some of that stuff alone. Okay,
Well,
I'm just gonna keep it 100. You
I
know,
totally realized that I was trying to do something for somebody that they didn't ask me for.
Yeah.
and that's what they'll tell you in the end.
Hmm.
See, but
I've heard people say that. I didn't ask for that.
Yeah.
it was the reverse for me. He would ask for stuff and I would try to make it happen like he wanted to do. Um, like the trucking business he wanted to do, and I would go out there and try to make it happen, and then that's when he'll reverse everything and don't want to do it, but it was all his idea.
Hmm.
Well, see, mine would do stuff, but like I said, I would go get it. So you gonna go get it too. You get what I'm saying? So you can come up with whatever, but you gonna go get it. You gonna put it in. And I think that was one reason why he kind of probably ended up despising me about it too, because he probably thought that being the hard worker I was, that he was gonna be able to kind of use me. I really do feel that now. I really do.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out that way. And then it end up, I'm almost 8 years younger. Then I end up with something health wrong with me too.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't what he signed up for.
See, and that's another thing. When we get old, you're gonna need somebody to change your pamper one day.
He thought I was gonna
And if
be
you're
dead.
dealing with somebody that don't even want to buy you a pair of nothing or don't want to do nothing for you,
Mm,
you lying to
I'm
yourself.
telling you.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Hey.
He
That's
was
crazy.
mad. He thought I was gonna be dead, but see, I took them drugs for a little while, and I saw where it was taking me. And that's why I got the little weight that I got on me now. But I stopped and I do my natural thing. They thought
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna be dead a long time ago.
Yeah.
Hmm. They did.
Hey.
Hmm.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming through, hollering at us.
All right.
Hey.
But I just wanted to mention about that potential.
Oh man.
Yeah.
They
Come
really,
on.
really be angry
Come on.
because see, you decided to do that for them. You
Yeah.
not them.
You ain't
And
got
then
to
now
tell
you
me.
got them working hard to keep up this image that you done created for them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They like the image. It looks
Yes.
good on them, but they don't like to do the work for
No
it.
way.
Nah, ain't nobody. They not doing that. They ain't about that life.
Nope.
Never have, never will.
Y'all have a blessed night.
You too.
You too. Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna get a beautiful one in here real quick. We got a few people in
Ah,
the waiting room. We might have to pick this one back up on Wednesday, y'all.
hey.
What's up, beautiful one? How you feeling?
We can't hear her.
Can't hear you. What you saying? I don't know. She lost. We lost connection. I see she's still in the chat, but
Maybe she's gonna try to come back.
it disconnected. I don't know. Maybe it's the thing. Everybody's stuff is off and on. Man, we just gonna pick it back up on Wednesday night, y'all. Randy was in the waiting room. We're gonna pick it back up on Wednesday night. We're gonna do it again. There it is. We're gonna
For
pick it
sure.
up on Wednesday night, man, because it's almost 11:30 up in this camp. Yes, indeed, man. I got to get up early in the morning, up in the AM. I think we got about 3 other people. We're gonna pick this convo back up on Wednesday night, y'all. How
Okay.
about that? Can we do that? I
For
think we can do
sure.
that for the chat. Because this was a compelling one. Boy, we got a little feisty in here tonight.
No,
Yes,
I
we
wasn't.
did. We did, man. So we're gonna just we're gonna try it out. We're gonna try it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna try it out on Wednesday night. Oh, I think it just popped back in. But how you doing there, beautiful one? We gonna jump out. We gonna jump out. You all right? Oh, her thing not working though. Her
Are
thing
you
wasn't working.
muted?
No. No, she ain't set it up right in the studio. So we're gonna pick it back up on Wednesday. We're gonna pick it back up on Wednesday, all right? I'm gonna send you the chat. I'm gonna send you the link. All right, I'm gonna send all of y'all the link on Wednesday. I remember y'all. It's only 3. Yes, indeed. We're gonna pick it back up on Wednesday night.
She talking and I don't
That's what I'm saying. You
know.
talking, can't nobody hear you though. Yeah. We work it out. We work it out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Hey y'all, we're gonna jump out of here and we're gonna pick it back up on Wednesday. Everybody in the back room, Everybody backstage, I'm gonna send y'all the link Wednesday night. Wednesday. We're gonna finish this. Oh man. All right, y'all. We're gonna get out. Peace and out. Good gracious, that was a good one. Definitely. All right, China. Thanks for coming
All
through
right. You're welcome.
and helping out. Good gracious,
For
boy. What a
sure.
night. What a night. We're gonna rap
Yeah.
about it.